Hello, my friends. It's exciting to see you as ever. Where are we at? We are in the evening of June 3rd, which means we have just rescued Kanji, and now we are on our way to do a whole lot of nothing for a bit. That's not entirely true. We are in that odd little midpoint between every rescue, though, so. Your knowledge has changed from expert to professor. Interesting. I'll take it. Listen, the faster we get through that knowledge stat, the easier it's going to be on me. I am good with whatever. You're waiting for Kanji to recover. We're going to be waiting a while. No, it should be... This should be the rain for when rescuing him becomes a thing that needs to be done. So let's go to Junes and see if we can't find, I'm sorry, I assumed anything in this game would go the way I wanted to. That's my bad. Let's go to Old Man Daidara and see if we can't sell anything. That's the bookstore. I said Old Man Daidara. On trippy days like this, your heart for art tends to dull. Maybe it's because I don't see many rare materials. Sell everything. How did I get so many of these karma lamps? I don't remember that at all. Hey, JP, good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well today. Ooh. Ooh. That is significantly better. Chie can't get anything new. Weirdly, Yukiko has to go first because she's my primary healer. Oh man, I hope your shoulder starts feeling better. But I know how that goes. Now that it's getting a little colder, my knee's been bothering me a lot at work overnight, so it's like, yeah, it's just been that day. Hopefully the different shift at Starbucks goes well. That is this week, isn't it? You start your different schedule. Taking the Mega Beef Bowl Challenge. I need the stat increase. What do we get? What do we get? It's like opening a Christmas present. Understanding, knowledge, diligence, nothing enough to do like what I need it to do. Thank you for your continued patronage. Take this as our appreciation for your business. I was actually born and raised in Hinaba. I only talk like this because of what I learned in this book. Oh. My apologies for confusing it. At least you get a dry run of what it's going to be like to work a different shift.
The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area.
Yeah, we know. The lack of music tells me it's raining.
As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
Thank you. It's hard enough at this point to keep up with my own schedule, let alone other people's. So whenever I screw up, I'm like, I should remember that. And then another portion of me is like, how on earth am I going to remember that? Or how, why should I expect myself to remember that? Just noticed there was a box of tissues in my background. The fog has set in. No one is appearing on the Midnight Channel. Since Kanji has been rescued, it seems the killer was sorted this time. I gotcha. Meanwhile, at the Frog-Shrouded Shopping District. Again. Okay, bye. All you can do for now is wait for Kanji's recovery. I don't have enough yen to shop from Tanaka, actually. Adachi! Oh, it's you. I'm a little busy right now. Though I think I can get time off if I work a little harder. For now, though, I need to get investigating. I'll start with the housewives, and then...
Yo!
What kind of fish would you get from that place? Kind of creepy if you ask me. Ugh, just thinking about it gives me the jeebies. If you catch any, don't feed them to me, alright?
Yo! Alright!
Yosuke brought you all the way here. Thanks, Yosuke. It's been a while since I breathed this kind of air. You know, I'm just a poor little city boy drawn to that urban scent. Yeah, alright. Wait a minute. Am I starting to sound like Teddy? Starting to sound like each other. That's a problem. Huh. No, that's definitely not it. Well, that aside, what should we... Oh, a text message. More spam. Hey! It's everyone's best friend Spam Risk. It's like someone got my address. I get a lot of spam. block that stuff. Even when I do, they change domains, so there's no point. And I don't want to change my address. I haven't changed addresses since before we moved to Inaba. I mean, I might get a text from someone. It's hard to call, you know? If I called people just to tell them my number changed, they get annoyed. And some of them never planned to text me anyway. Oh, but hey, don't look at me like I don't have any friends. 'Cause you don't. Though, to tell you the truth, I don't remember what we all used to talk about. Can't really call them friends. Inaba suits me just fine. Plus, I got something I need to do there. I do like that, like, Yosuke's social link is just accept the fact that you're a country bumpkin now and just enjoy that life. There are worse things. Well, with that in mind, should we head back? It'd suck if something happened back there while we were over here. Alright, let's head home. Wait, let's get everyone a souvenir, then go home.
Alright, let's go.
Literally got off the train, walked down the staircase, got a text message, got back on the train, and left. What was the point?
Welcome home.
Hi, Nanako.
Hey, big.
Oh, yeah. I don't... I have to do the band social link for expression. I don't like that character. Fine.
Hi there.
Oh, Kanji. Oh, Kanji.
Where'd the manners come from?
Exactly. Where did you pull those out of?
Well, I didn't know you guys were my senpai.
Uh-huh. 'Cause you're the baby of the group.
Thanks a bunch. Though I don't really remember what happened.
Most people don't. Because if you did, the plot would end.
There's some things we'd like you to tell us about. First off, who was that boy you met with?
I really don't know much about him. I mean, I've only met him twice.
It's because he's the best boy.
Yeah, but you walked home from school with him. What did you guys talk about?
Life, the universe, everything, our favorite breeds of dogs. Instant noodles, the sun, the inevitable heat death of the universe that the sun will provide. What didn't they talk about, Chie?
Well, he just asked stuff like if anything different happened lately.
My version's better.
I don't know where my head was at. When I came to my senses, I blurted out that I wanted to see him again.
To a guy.
Yeah. It happens.
I don't really get it myself. Girls are so loud and obnoxious, so, you know, I really don't like dealing with them.
Understandable, honestly.
Guys are a lot more laid back.
And while not necessarily true, I can see where they're going with that idea of a character arc.
So, I started thinking, what if I'm the type who never gets interested in girls? And I couldn't accept that, so I kept spinning around and around in my head.
Well, I can understand the part about feeling more relaxed around dudes.
I'm just gonna go with the nice neutral. How you feeling, buddy? How you doing?
I'm fine now. I mean, it was all in my head when you get down to it. I was the one shutting out that stuff.
Thank you for continuing to prove how excellent this story is.
So, our family's run a textile shop for generations. Oh yeah, you already knew that.
No, please continue.
My parents are kind of weird. They say stuff like, dyes are one with the universe, and cloth is alive.
That sounds very Kill la Kill. We might want to check for aliens. And if any of the sailing uniforms start talking, we have issues.
Yeah, that's the kind of house I grew up in. So I've been interested in sewing and stuff since I was a kid. The second I say stuff like that, people look at me funny. Girls make fun of me, the people in the neighborhood treat me like I'm some zoo animal. So I was sick of everything.
It is a very interesting cross-section of, like, what 2010, 2011 rural towns were still like. What rural towns are still like now. Where it's just like, it's so different being in that kind of environment, having lived there for a few years. Like, this kind of thing is normal to me living in a city, but like, yeah, I can relate.
When I got to my senses, I was running wild.
Well, you did take on a biker gang by yourself.
Shit, what is with me today? I'm going on and on about myself.
That is literally the point of this conversation, Kanji. It is basically an interview for your job application.
Forget all that. Man, I must look really lame right now. I doubt it. I've never talked about any of this stuff before.
And doesn't it feel just so much better to get it off your chest?
Guess I never had anyone to tell it to. I guess I wasn't really afraid of girls. I was just scared of people in general.
Thank you.
But all that's behind me.
Wow, I'm surprised. You're a good kid.
Chie, don't ruin this moment.
Don't call me a good kid.
No need to get embarrassed. You're a big guy. You can take it. Hey, is there anything you remember after you ran into us the second time?
Waking up in a TV, for instance?
You know, after you chased us away and said you were gonna take us down?
Huh? I went home. I was gonna sleep it off in my room. Wait, I think someone came...
To your house? Who was it?
As if that's gonna work.
Well, it was just a feeling I had. I don't know if anyone actually came. Other than that, I remember some weird, dark entrance thing. And when I woke up, I was laid out on the floor of that sauna place.
Dark entrance.
Sound familiar, Yukiko? We hope so. Because, God, this plotline has to be
Maybe there's one on
dragged.
the TV.
This plotline has to be dragged, kicking and screaming into any sort of progress.
Huh? Now that you mention it, maybe so. Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason. I was just wondering.
Because, boy, would you not be, too impressed if we showed you the TV we jump into.
Did the police ask you anything?
Well, my mom had called the cops to look for me, so they questioned me for a while. I told them exactly what I just told you. And they looked at me like I was crazy.
Gee, imagine that. I just cannot possibly imagine a world in which case that would be the,
So, like,
issue.
Are you guys playing detective or something?
Well, something like that.
Anything I can do to help?
Yeah, hit things.
If there's some bastard out there who put me through this, I ain't gonna rest until I make him pay.
Seriously? Awesome. You'd make a great addition to our team.
At least in the physical aspect.
What do you say, leader?
Why are you asking me after you invite him?
Thank you, sir. I'll put my life on the line for you guys.
Don't call me sir, it's weird.
I'll do my best.
Nice! New investigation team member. And my actual full party. Because I always
We're gonna
run
welcome aboard a new member.
with Yukiko, Chie, and Kanji.
Should we take him to our special headquarters?
We're still calling it that?
What's that?
Come on, let's go.
Expect something cool. Gets the food court on top of the Walmart. Good lord, he is
A lot. Were you listening to what we were saying?
digging into that steak.
Huh? Well, sure, I was listening.
Ah, close your mouth.
So, so someone's killing people with the TV? What is he, beating them to death?
Wasn't paying attention to a single word he said. Ducky! Hi, Duck!
No, they weren't being beaten with a TV. Were you listening at all?
Probably the closest I have ever come to peeking out my mic just saying hi to someone. How are you, my friend?
Oh, don't worry. He'll understand once he sees the place with his own eyes.
Well, we're gonna need a pair of glasses because otherwise it's real foggy in there. Well, I'm glad you're hanging around.
But the way it happened was just the same as with Yukiko.
And since we desperately need this plotline to, drag itself along like a half-beaten corpse, nobody remembers what happens yet.
The killer kidnapped him first, then threw him into the TV.
Yeah, it's scary.
Scary is not exactly the first word I would use to describe it. Annoying,
Show's
probably.
been pretty crazy lately, huh?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I keep wondering who'll show up next.
Hopefully nobody. My friend, I have played this game and this series enough that I, speedrun this stuff. We're on hour, 30. We got maybe 20 more? 20, 30 more?
I knew before it came on that he'd be the next one to appear. What's that dude's name? That first year who used to be in a biker gang?
He didn't used to be in a biker gang. He utterly annihilated one. With a
Who
chair.
the hell do you think was next? His name is Kanji Tatsumi, and he wasn't in a biker gang. He's the one who beat the shit out of those leathered up pansies.
Kanji's out here trying to pick a fight on a rooftop food court of a wall. How? Don't even get me started. Don't even, no. Don't. You don't even understand, Duck. You don't even understand, Ducky. I've been doing the Mega Beef Bowl Challenge. I've been doing everything short of going to band practice because I made a mistake and chose band instead of drama club.
You dipshits.
Mistakes were made.
Boring.
Bro, how do the cops not just have people parked on this rooftop? How are we not under 24? Dojima should have me cuffed to him. My friends
Stand it.
cause a ruckus every other hour.
Sure, they have no idea it's related to the murders, but still, how can they talk about their schoolmate like that?
Because the Atlas writing team hates humans.
They're like onlookers at a car crash. long as it's not happening to them they're dying to see. Damn, this sucks. We don't even know who's gonna be targeted anymore.
This case disproved our assumption that all the victims are female.
Yes, but you haven't made the obvious assumption.
What was the other thing we thought they had in common?
People involved in the initial case about Miss Yamano are the targets. How about that?
Nope. So close. So very close. You are circling the point.
Think we're wrong about this one too?
You know the spirally thingies in malls where you drop the quarter in, you try and race each other down into the bottom of the box? That is the investigation team just circling that drain, and the center of the drain is the idea that they need, and they're just going as fast as they can around it.
I don't know. That announcer was involved with their mothers, not them. We haven't come up with a reason yet why the killer would target their children.
You guys saying you don't have any clues?
No, I'm saying we blatantly missed the most important one.
Well, listen up, because I got something big.
What you got, Kanji? What do you got? Please tell us.
What's that?
Look how proud he is. Look how absolutely thrilled he is with his life.
Okay, when I made my comeback at school today, there was an annoying brat hanging around. Turns out, he was snooping around about Senpai's and my disappearance. So I took this from him.
Preferably not by force.
I don't know what the hell this all is, though.
And you took it anyway?
Took the paper from Kanji. There are several lists. Mayumi Yamano, Sakiko Nishi.
What are these dates? April 11th?
Finally.
Oh, they found the first body on the day school started, so that would have been the 12th. The 11th is the day before that.
I know I can't forget the day Saki-senpai's body was found. That was the 15th. So then what are these dates? And what does list of TV programs mean? What's Saki Konishi April 13th?
Bro. Thank you.
I see. Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
You're the ideas man, Yosuke.
Yeah, I saw that too. They were interviewing her because she found the first body.
Then this part. Mayumi Yamano, April 11th. Is that the day she appeared on TV too?
Now follow that through line, people. You can do it.
Oh, she was on. I remember now. That was when the affair hit the news.
Hey, wait a sec. Yukiko, didn't you get interviewed too?
Thank
When did that
you.
interview air?
I think it was when I was absent from school. It was the day after I met you at the embankment. I had my kimono on. Do you remember?
Sure do. Excuse me.
I went shopping that day, so April 15th. And right after that, I was kidnapped.
Kanji, what about the television special you were on?
The one about the biker gangs that you absolutely annihilated.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Damn show made my mom go apeshit on me and...
The date, just tell us the date.
I don't remember the exact date, but it wasn't too long before I met you guys.
Like a couple of days.
It's true then. Everyone was on TV before they disappeared.
Thank you.
So you think the killer's targeting people he sees on TV?
I was so caught up with the news reports about the incidents that I didn't notice at all.
There's no doubt about it, because
Now
it's
that I
the
think
only
about it,
lead that we have that makes
When the killer
sense.
failed with Yukiko, they moved to Kanji instead of trying again. Maybe this being on TV thing is some stupid rule that the killer's following.
That's right. The killer could have targeted the same victim again.
Like, I make fun of it, right? And I really do. But good lord, this story is told so fascinatingly well for how lackluster the gameplay is. It really is fantastically done.
I think there's a definite connection here between the kidnappings and the TV broadcasts.
I just think if you compress, it needs one of two things. It either needed compressed to being a 6-month Persona game instead of a year, or it needs that critical element that's missing between 3 and 5 and 4. It needed a generic dungeon. Like, it needed a Tartarus. It needed a Mementos. It needs that constant draw to the combat of the game to break up the pacing and to, like, keep you moving forward. Or it needs better social links in general, because 4 has the worst social links. Yeah, it just needs more everything. It needs more content.
The victims weren't just involved with the first case. They were also shown on the mass media.
That must be it.
It is an ocean with the depth of a puddle. Yeah.
But if so, what's the motive? Why kill someone just because they were on TV?
And it's actually fascinating because, like, I think 4 has the best combat system. Like, I think actively, like, between the support bonuses and the social link advancements and the ultimate abilities. Exactly. It's either social link or dungeon, and the combat's just... I brought this up in an earlier stream. The combat is just brutal enough that it discourages farming on normal difficulties, because you can't keep up with the healing items necessary to farm to get strong enough to make the dungeons worthwhile.
Damn it. Now that I think about it, we haven't gotten anywhere.
Like, it's a weird
Can't
problem.
Be smarter.
Because you're an idiot, Yosuke. I love you to death, but you're dumber than a rock.
Dude, why beat yourself up? I think you guys are awesome. I mean, you guys noticed what was happening to me and even risked your lives to stop it. That's more than enough.
At least for now. There's always more to
You
do.
rescued me, too. We may not have solved the mystery, but we've saved 2 people already.
That's true, but
What's more, everyone's deduction that Kanji-kun might be next was right on the nose.
I don't think there's a single human on Earth that could have watched that television program and not seen who it was.
I know. We were so close.
Huh? You knew before it happened? Damn. I wish you guys come a little earlier then.
We did. Yosuke just screwed up.
Well, if we know this much, I think we can outsmart the killer next time. Then it's a countdown to their arrest.
What's gonna... is...
Don't forget, it's always possible that Kanji-kun was the last target.
I'm trying to remember what the next dungeon is,
So
and I
we
can't
hope.
remember if I've
We've
screwed up the
corrected
order.
Twice already. Here's hoping the killers learn their lesson by now.
Oh, please.
Anyways, let's keep checking the Midnight Channel like usual when it rains.
That reminds me. The school campout's next week. I hope it doesn't rain.
That's the other thing. Like, I'm going to... I know it sounds like I'm being very whiny this time around. But, like, if you want to have a game where one of the primary focuses is the weather, maybe don't have 90% of the social aspect of the game be inaccessible when it rains.
It's for both the first year and second year students, so we'll see you there, Kanji-kun.
Seriously? School, huh? What a drag.
Yes, you have to go to school. We are, in fact, high school students.
Yo, mind if I order another grilled steak? I'm gonna finish this one up while the next one's on the grill. We're going Dutch on the meal, right?
Well, let's get going. I think our new teammate needs to meet Mr. Bear.
Please don't. God, please no.
Huh? What's up?
Oh,
Fine, whatever. I'll go for something cheap like ramen. Wait, or should I get a takoyaki set? Man, I can't decide.
None of it.
What?
time to suffer.
Oh yeah. Now that you mention it, I kind of remember this thing. Didn't think it was a bear though.
Kanji, I will pay you in permanent food and everything to just pick this thing up and chuck it off the side of the studio. I promise you. I will give every yen we make for the rest of this game.
Hey, why is it a bear?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Me neither. I've been wondering too.
Yukiko don't play around. You have to give Yukiko that. She says what she says and she means every word of it.
It's kind of cute. Mind if I pet you?
If by pet you mean chuck it off the side of the TV studio, absolutely. I don't mind at all.
No touching allowed, mister.
Hey, don't give me any lip, bear. By the way, I've been wondering. You were kidnapped too, right, Yukiko-senpai?
Huh? Yeah, it wasn't long before you.
So, like, that means you came out to everyone too?
In a sense, yes. So did the other two.
That's,
What was it like for Senpai?
And she's got the best slap in the entire party. There's some heft to that fist.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to hit you so hard.
My jaw!
She's gonna break someone one day.
I'll be more gentle next time.
No, you won't.
More gentle?
Oh my god. Utter train wreck of a group.
What a pair of dimwits.
Like you're any better.
Oh yeah, here's a present from me, Kanji. It's to celebrate you joining the team.
You know, I would say I ship any specific couple, and typically I tend to ship you and Rise. But, like, straight up, the investigation team of all of them seems the most like the kind of group that would just buy a house in the middle of a field and just live together.
So these are the glasses you guys told me about.
Hurry and put them on.
Huh? Sure, but hang on, aren't these different from everyone else's?
Oh no. Yes!
It looks perfect on you.
It actually does. I agree with the hyena. It looks so good.
Damn, dude, it looks great on you.
I had a normal pair ready for you, but Yuki-chan insisted on this one. She wouldn't budge.
Yeah, real funny, you smartass.
Why are you taking it out on me?
Because you're the one who makes them somehow. Where does Teddy get the material for the lenses?
Give me that.
You took my spare pair. Kanji, you must really like those.
I want them. I actually can grab them. I love them.
Oh, my sides!
No! The gag
The
glasses!
real one. It wasn't easy getting it to you.
Why the hell did you bother making a spare if it's more useless crap?
I do like all of their glasses. Like, seriously, they're all so good.
Damn it! I'll get you guys for this someday.
Sounds like we're gonna be later on.
Welcome back.
Since I don't think we've ever done a raid without absolutely breaking halfway through. Hi, Dojima! You know, you got a point. Like, there are a bunch of very attractive people in this game. Oh my god, please. Please. I will pay with my...
Oh, the instant noodles really hit the spot.
Did we pay for them this time, given that we ate them all last time?
You know, the rainy season's just about here.
That's the other thing. The entire premise is built on watching a TV show when it rains. Japan has a rainy season.
Isn't it a little early?
Once it starts, it'll be raining every night. We'll have to keep a constant eye on the Midnight Channel.
God, that is going to be so draining.
Crap, I didn't even think of that. Well, so it goes. I thought you were worried about the rain because of the school campout.
No, the school campout's going to be a train wreck either way, but...
Why are you so excited about that?
That's right, it's the first time for you two.
You realize the only purpose of the school campout is to develop a love for one's hometown and young people, right?
You can just... There is sarcasm that just drips in everything about the school campout.
Yeah, they tell us that up front, so?
Well, you see, the way we supposedly develop that love is by picking up trash off the mountain.
Which you should do anyway. Pick up your damn trash when you're on a mountain.
Picking up trash? Develop a love my ass. That's slave labor.
No, that's being kind to the environment. That's being kind to your surroundings. That's maintaining public spaces for each other. That is being a good civilian. Do your damn civic duty. Alright.
Well, the night's kind of fun. We cook our own meals with mess kits and sleep in tents.
I'm like 99% certain I just heard a ghost. But it could have been one of the neighbors.
The four of us are in the same group.
The same group, huh? Does that mean we sleep together at night too?
Oh my god.
You wish. Guys and girls sleep in different tents.
We've got Moraoka with us. You know we ain't sleeping in the same tent.
I'm warning you. If you leave your tent at night, you'll be expelled on the spot.
And kicked in the face. Also, if you, I'm like cutting this stream and I'm cooking you food. But like, I gotta be honest here, I don't have anything ready to cook. So like, wait a bit.
This gets worse and worse. I thought it was gonna be fun.
Dude, it's a school trip. Ain't no school trip fun.
It's only for one night, and we disband before noon the next day. It doesn't last very long.
That's barely a school trip.
Oh, we did have some fun at the river before going home last year.
Why you guys gotta make fun of me like that?
Do they let you go swimming?
Why you gotta do me dirty like that, Duck? Why you gotta do that to me?
I think so. There's always someone who takes a dip, although we didn't.
I see. So you can swim in the river.
Oh yeah, this is when Yosuke gets really creepy. I remember now. Hey Narukami, did you know this week is Health Week? And you're not part of the Student Health Association. In other words, you're a lazy bum. I hate lazy, good-for-nothing kids like you, so I'm signing you up to take the place of a sick member.
Wait!
That's not fair, Morioka. Also, I'm not lazy. And yeah, Yosuke's constant homophobia is a real issue. Yosuke's constant awkwardness with, like, relationships in general is a problem, but the constant homophobia is like, ah. Why, you? I don't know what school's like for you big city kids, but here, it's every student's duty to pitch in. Don't tell me you're not enough of a man to do something this easy. Why don't you do it, ass clown? This character's insufferable. I'd rather take any of the teachers in 3. God, I miss Toriyumi. Sadly, I don't actually think Morioka's the worst. The second teacher's actively the worst to me. I see. Then go straight to the infirmary right now. They should be expecting you since I already told them you'd do it. Thank me. No! I'm not thanking you for volunteering me for something stupid. Yeah. That one. No, actually, not even that one. I just realized that's the, what is she? The, English teacher in 4? No, I mean the Spoilers for those of you following the story for the first time with me. I mean the replacement for Morioka. Like the really cougar-like one. No, it's it's a whole thing. It is a whole thing. You told them that you'd been sent here to replace a sick member. Oh, thank goodness, we were running low on people. We did check around the school to see if anyone needs help, but someone has to stay and watch this room. Yukon, would you mind staying here and dealing with anyone that stops by? No touching the medicine, of course. If someone who's hurt shows up, use the first aid kit. The only other things you have to worry about are salesmen and phone calls. They're pretty uncommon, though. Someone's here! Hello, I'm Kaito from Santo Pharmaceuticals. Aren't there any adults here? Could you deliver a message for me, then? Your school placed an order for gauze, but I need to know if the order can wait until the month after next. Give my regards to your teacher. Thanks for your help. Anything happen? Oh, we should have Sensei call him back. Do you remember his name? Nope. Oh, about the gauze, huh? What'd you say? got it. I'll call senpai. Or I'll call sensei. So used to saying senpai because of the investigation team calling you senpai. I think I've screwed that up every single time I've done it. Like, I know almost everything in 3, and I know almost everything in 5. 4 is the one that I'm consistently wrong on, and it just bothers me because I'm like, I should know this. I should be better at this. Alright, let's discuss what we found while we went around school. Alright, group 1. Oh, that's right, you went alone. Yeah, since Kanishi isn't here. Oh yeah, Kanishi-kun. Yeah, he can't help it after what happened. Yeah, poor thing. So you just have to do his part too. Hey guys. Hey! It's this guy. No, it's okay. You don't have to come, really. Helping out at your parents' store is hard work, right? We have a replacement, so don't worry. This is Saki's brother. You meet him... So, okay. In the great example of why I love the first, like, half-hour Persona games, you actually get to meet him when you first make it to, Inaba. And he and Saki are arguing about who ate a boxed lunch in the fridge. And he's such a prat. Well, you can clean up this room then. We'll go report to the teacher, so why don't you clean out a little and go home, okay? Well, goodbye. I'm Kanishi, a first year. You knew Saki, Kanishi? I'm a brother. You're friends with Hanamura, right? I hate him. And you too. Can I go home now? Be gone. Leave. Goodbye. Yeah, bye. And members didn't return, so you just decided to go home.
Welcome home.
You know what? Fair. I don't have a decent argument with that. Fair enough. I guess I'm doing that. I don't have the expression high enough. I'm sorry. You doing anything tomorrow? I want to go inside the TV. I want to test my skills. We are not going to the TV world. I don't have the yen for those healing items. I don't have the yen to visit Tanaka either. What is Tanaka actually selling? Steam is so good. Now let's introduce the products available for these 3 days. Oh, actually, that would have been helpful. Oh my goodness, I can't believe its wonderfulness. Let's slimming food to your... Yeah, I got nothing. Certainly don't have enough for that. Oh, and it... I could use the fish. I could use the fish. But I don't have the yen for the fish. Well, hey! We are reading the ramen way. Please. Nope. It's June already, huh? Well, good news. Tatsumi-kun from the first year is back with us, so let's try and set good examples. I know it's a rainy season, and you may not be very motivated, but let's keep our spirits up together, alright? Anyway, I really hate this weather since I can't go out and exercise. But watching sports on TV isn't bad either. I saw the hike and dive competition the other day. They do beautiful moves with a delicate sense of balance, though I can see why men would be afraid to try it. That would be the balance beam. Wow, I'm amazed you knew that, you. But you should ask me if you have any questions, Yukiko-chan, not him. I bet when you kids hear the word beam, you think about laser beams. And balancing on a wooden beam is mighty tricky. Boom, the sport of balance beam is born. Pray pardon? My throat got very dry all of a sudden. You're a smart guy, Yukon. Thank you. Oh, hey, Yosuke. What you got?
Hey, guess what I just heard?
I don't know, but I bet you're gonna tell me.
When they're sitting in back of you, it's like a squeeze play.
Putting a baseball team together, Yosuke.
No, not that kind of squeeze. I guess it's more like smooshing. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. What I mean is, I'm talking about how when there's a girl sitting behind you on a motorcycle, they press right up against your back.
You good, camera? I love how he looks around first. Like, anyone who has not met Yosuke Hanamura is not going to automatically assume this is exactly what he's talking about. Is this baseball or motocross?
I told you already, that's not what I'm talking about. Don't make me repeat myself.
Yes, but I have to troll you because you're being dumb.
Anyway, I think motorcycles are the hot new thing for guys now. Girls like guys who spend time outdoors, right?
Some of them. It's not a universal characteristic.
So I got you this. Want to get your license with me, partner?
It's a manual for getting a motorcycle license. Sure.
Well, I can't afford anything bigger than a scooter on my budget, but at least that'll let us get to new places.
I ain't got nothing better to do with my
Don't you
life.
think we deserve that much, seeing as how we're investigating the case?
Sup, senpai? Hey, about the camping trip. You guys busy right now?
God, please, Kanji, save me.
Kinda. We're talking about motorcycles.
Motorcycles? You gonna go stomp a gang?
Let's do it. Let's go.
If you're bringing a war, I'll help.
Everyone grab a chair. We'll grit the tables. We'll go crush a motorcycle gang.
No, we're not bringing a war. What does that mean, anyway?
How do you not know what that means?
We're just talking about getting motorcycle licenses.
Licenses? You guys don't have yours?
Bro, I just got here.
Huh? No way. Don't tell me you already...
Nah, I'm still 15 and all.
Man looks better at 15 than I do at 25.
Then why'd you say it like that? Man, that reminds me.
Man's got
I'm
better
surprised you
fashion
picked a fight
sense
with
than
that
I do
biker
at
gang.
25.
How'd you chase after them?
On foot.
The bike's all I need for that.
In any case, we can't let you in on our up close and personal plan.
Am not. I'm wearing a sarcasm shirt. He's wearing a skull. And a bullet. Which I do know a person who routinely wears a 50 cal round around his neck.
Up close and personal? What does that mean?
Keep it down. Like I was telling this guy, what a guy needs nowadays to be a big man is first a motorcycle, and then
Wait, I can make this better. Hang on. I'll be right back. Literally kanji.
And then...
a girlfriend.
Bro, you are so desperate. You're like a kindergartner.
Oh, shut up. I'm at least a middle schooler.
You want to try again, buddy boy?
You guys gonna get licensed for the big stuff? I mean, I know I came in late here, but if you're talking about taking a girl on a bike, you gotta be seating too, man.
I love that Kanji is more knowledgeable about this than Yosuke, and he's instantly talking down to him.
That ain't allowed on a scooter.
I forgot about that.
That's because you're dumb.
Shut up. This'll work out. As long as we have a motorcycle, the girls will come running. That's all the advantage we'll need. Now listen carefully. The reason we don't have girlfriends is because we're stuck here in this town waiting to meet someone.
I mean, technically, you are mostly correct.
This place is so tiny, it's no wonder we can't find one. It doesn't matter if it's only a scooter. Some kind of motorcycle is just the ticket for us to get some chicks.
Yes, that is true. I would also point out a couple more character flaws. That is the biggest, but it's not the only one.
Then, later on, we can get a bigger motorcycle. And that's when the up close and personal plan really starts.
Up close and personal.
You just really don't like Yosuke.
Plus, you know, you and me have more of a city boy thing going on.
I can't tell what that implication is. He is the worst bro character. Like, for me, it's always Junpei Ryuji, then Yosuke, by a distant margin.
If we're serious about this, we've got to expand our horizons to a bigger town.
Bro, the nearest one is Okina. What are we gonna do? Take him to the cafe? Ryuji is a sweetheart. Ryuji's wonderful. Ryuji makes me so angry I'm going to have a separate counter when I live stream that game. For the number of times that I just scream out, "God damn it, Ryuji."
We gotta take the initiative. There's no time to wait for a train that only leaves every so often each day. We'll roar up on our motorcycles like the badasses we are, and when the chicks come up, we'll play it cool.
You don't know the definition of cool. And I don't mean that in an insulting manner. I mean that you literally don't know.
The pheromones dripping off of us will bring them around in no time.
I ain't drinking coffee for this. Can I put Junpei from 3 in that? Because I want to see Ryuji, Kanji, and Junpei in a room with a Rubik's Cube that needs 3 turns to solve. Maybe they'll write Shakespeare. Walk into the room, instant copy of Hamlet.
What, Feral Zone?
Kanji.
No, we're not going to a cat house, you idiot. I'm talking about pheromones. My research shows that a motorcycle is the #1 surefire way to increase a man's pheromones.
What Google search did you type in?
Pheromones.
It goes in sequence: a suit, a decent set of cologne, a half-charming personality, and then a motorcycle.
Dude, that's how a perv would react.
What did you say? Fine, then I'm in too.
Yosuke ate Tide Pods.
Get ready for Kanji Tatsumi to show his manhood to these chicks.
Look at the 2 girls in the background. They're so done.
I already told you, you can't. Anyway, don't tell anyone about this, got it?
Yosuke thinks we filmed the moon landing in, like,
If other guys try to
Arizona.
copy us, it'll end up diluting our pheromones.
That's not how that works. I have triple checked the math. That's not how anything works.
So, partner, make sure you talk to your uncle about getting a license, okay?
I can just imagine how that's gonna go.
Got it.
Not you. I don't even know your uncle. I'm serious about this. If we have motorcycles, we can go all over. It'll be fun.
That depends on your definition of fun, Yosuke.
Man, somewhere out there, the best days of our youth are ahead of us.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Should you try consulting Dojima about the motorcycle tonight? Probably a bad idea. Nope, Adachi hates us. Adachi doesn't hate us. He's just very busy. I should be nicer to Adachi. There ain't nothing to do in this town. Can I hang out with the fox? You made sure there was no one around and called for the fox. Like we have to check if anyone's around. This fox snuck through an entire Junes. I want things to go well with the person I like. The fox seems happy. Well, I'm glad the fox is happy. Because with nothing left to do, we just go home. Oh, hi, Adachi. That's why you weren't there.
Ah, you're back.
Hi, Dojima. It's the silver hair.
Hi there.
Hi, Adachi.
Want some meal too? Fair warning, it's from the supermarket.
Where else are we gonna get eel, boy? This town's landlocked.
Well, excuse me.
It's delicious, though. I can't believe it was on sale.
Sorry, but this guy eats instant noodles every day. That constant slurping got on my nerves, so I called him here.
You don't have to bluff like that.
Oh, poor Adachi. Adachi's gonna get put through a
You just
wall
wanted
at
to
some
eat dinner
point.
with a coworker, right?
Don't be stupid.
But eel was a great choice. Nanako-chan loved it at least. I'd say she's eerily proud of her daddy. Huh? Did my joke slip away? It is an eel after all.
Oh my god, stop.
Just eat your dinner.
Yes, sir. Nanako-chan's such a good girl, though. She went straight to do her homework once her plate was clean. It's not every day you get to eat eel. You'd think she would have spent some more time savoring it.
You think that because you slack off too much. You should follow her example.
Way to hit where it hurts.
Don't be such a slacker.
What's the matter?
Well, my best friend has a
motorcycle.
stupid idea.
You mean a scooter? Oh, that's right. Kids your age can ride those.
My best friend has a stupid idea, and he won't let it go until I try. So, like, I need your help.
I don't know, though.
Come on, don't be a spoil sport. It's no surprise he once went out here. I understand how you feel since I'm from the city myself. The trains don't run that often, and walking around everywhere is pretty inconvenient, isn't it? Right? It's criminal.
You say that, but
That reminds me, I remember you telling me something once, Dojima-san.
Put through a wall here
Some
shortly.
of the reckless things you did on your motorcycle when you were young.
you moron. Think before you talk. And once you're done eating, hurry and...
Instant regret and disappointment.
It's me. Alright. We'll be there soon. Looks like I made the right choice to skip the booze.
Bro, you should skip the booze every night. You're on an on-call detective.
Adachi, you were the one in charge of that file, right?
File? Oh, did that suspicious guy show up again?
Don't talk about this at home, Adachi. It's illegal.
You keep your mouth shut. We're going back. Get in the car.
Back? You mean to the station? But I haven't had my eel liver soup yet.
Didn't even drop the chopsticks.
About this license. Did you decide on this yourself? No one talked you into it? I know it's hard without a way to get around, but two-wheeled vehicles can be dangerous. Do you understand?
Yes, they can be.
I'm sure I can trust you to do that, but allowing you to get one is another thing.
What are you gonna do? Pay me an allowance to get one? Well, actually, probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Don't give me that face. I know you're serious about this. First, you need a license. We can talk about this again when you have one. Well then, sorry to dump this on you, but I need you to look after the house.
That's every night. So, it's whatever. That is some uncanny timing. It really is.
It's me. How did it go with your uncle? I've been on the edge of my seat thinking about it. Seriously? Then let's go get ours as soon as we can.
Oh my god. There's studying and paperwork and official classes, and
Okay,
you
the
can't
books.
just...
Let's make sure we both pass together.
Oh my god. Absolute train wreck of a person. You wonder about the suspicious guy Adachi mentioned, but there's no way to find out more about it for now. Should review the manual Yosuke gave you and study for the license exam that you're taking tomorrow. Morning. I went to bed, but little details kept bugging me, so I had to get up again to check the manual. It never ended. I ended up getting almost no sleep at all. Well, if we're gonna do this, let's pass on the first try. How are you feeling? Now that's my partner. I see you haven't forgotten about her up-close and personal plan. Well, let's make sure we're not late to the exam. We'll leave as soon as school's out. The answers seem to be flowing from your hand. You succeeded in passing the exam, thank God.
We passed on the first try, just like we planned. Actually, it was pretty easy. I might have studied a little too hard.
I refuse to believe that that's a true statement.
Hi, are you on duty?
He's a detective. He's all... For all intents and purposes, he's the only detective in this town. He's always on duty. Also, this jacket's now getting a little warm, so I'm going to put it back. Alright, that's a little vicious.
We just stopped by to get gas and, well, to take care of some minor business.
That's a little vicious. Yeah. No, you're not wrong, but that's a little close.
Where did you guys go?
It's not their fault. There were some exterior circumstances.
Already?
Yes! Really? Continued spoilers for those following for me alongside me for the first time. Bro. 3 people walked into Inaba on the same weekend, got visited by the same person, got their hands shook, and been able to enter televisions. It just so happens one of them happened to be the bored detective. It's not Inaba's fault that they screened a psychopath. It's fine.
I know it's just a written test to get a scooter license, but still, I wasn't expecting you to pass so soon.
Because everyone else... Yes, they should have. But there's a difference. They put him with Dojima. They knew he was a psychological mess. That's why they put him with Dojima. Dojima was supposed to even him out. And it would have worked. At no point does he go around actually murdering people. Because Dojima's a calming influence.
Oh well. Looks like I'd better think of a way to convince my sister.
Look, I think you make yourself a little too anti-Inaba Police Department and a little too pro whatever we are. then you're okay with this? That does not mean the same thing.
I can't say no now that you've gotten your license.
Yes, you can.
Your enthusiasm is catching.
Hey, none of them have died yet.
Yes!
Yosuke's on his way, but none of them have died yet.
Well, see you tomorrow.
Bye, Yosuke.
Mind if I borrow you a sec before you head back home?
Sure, boss man. What do you need?
Hey, Adachi.
I just finished filling it up.
Adachi's a good egg. I love Adachi.
This is my scooter.
It's a nice one, too.
I had it fixed at the shop. It may be old, but it runs pretty well.
They did. What are you gonna do about it?
I came to put gas in it, but I wasn't expecting to hand it over today, too. I'm letting you have it.
That's a bad idea. That's a terrible bad idea.
You can tell? The local shops don't carry twist grips, so I had one of the repair guys at work help me out with it in secret.
Why in secret?
Don't tell anyone that, okay?
Doshima's passion for the scooter is obvious. Yeah, but why is that in secret?
You're always so strict at the station, but you're a cool dad inside, huh?
See? He's a nice person. I don't understand what your problem is.
Shut up, Adachi.
You always yell at me.
Itachi, that's because you're incompetent.
Still, I wish we had a sleek means of transportation like that.
Will you stop screaming at me? I hope you know I'm bringing this up later.
Who knows when that suspicious guy will show up again?
Adachi, you can't talk about an active case with civilians.
Hasn't he been using professional quality cameras to take pictures of people's houses from the Amagi Inn to around here?
Adachi, you can't discuss... It's gonna be an entertaining stream for the raid group tonight. You can't bring up details of an active case with civilians.
Looks like he knows the back streets, too. So a car won't be.
Adachi, shut up.
Will you stop blabbering like that? Go back to the car. Well, anyway.
And Dojima always just passes it off. Like there's no reprimand for openly discussing details of a current investigation with a civilian.
I was around your age when I got my license, too. I took the test behind my parents' back. When my dad caught me riding a scooter later on, he gave me a good thrashing.
No, currently he was talking to Adachi, not his nephew.
Don't tell Nanako about that, okay?
What's Nanako gonna do? She's got like 10 years before she can remember this conversation.
Since I've already given the okay, I won't bug you about traffic laws. Just be safe when you're riding it. You do that, and I'll look the other way if you decide to ride it out of town. Can you promise me?
It ain't illegal. What you gonna do, cop uncle?
Good. I'll hold you to that.
No, it's not. There's no curfew. As you ride around to get a feel for the local roads, you'll be able to go to more places. After getting completely lost, you reach the station, but you feel as if you're starting to get a feel for the place. You'll need to ride around a little more to get better acquainted with the area. How do you get lost in Inaba? It's like 3 blocks. What, Yosuke? Oh, hi, Yukiko. Nope. Now, I did crank up the experience gain on my first playthrough just to see what happens. And if you beat down enough of the Golden Glove shadows, you actually can reach level 99 within the first, like, 2 dungeons. It's kind of, like, screwed up how easy it is to just completely break the game.
Yo!
What up, Chie? Who do you think will show up on the Midnight Channel next? I heard it's going to rain this evening, but it's not going to last all night. Hey, have you been trying to solve the case on your own in your spare time? I know I should be thinking about it too, but that kind of stuff just isn't my specialty. How about you? I cannot brain today. I has the dumb. Did you break Final Fantasy VI, or were you actually trying to run that, like, correctly? Are you still running that? I've missed a couple of your streams, and I'm very apologetic about that. Well, everyone has strengths and weaknesses. I'll stick to kicking things. Things like this are perfect for a workout. You should. I've really enjoyed your 6th playthrough. But, like, certainly do not take my encouragement as anything other than that. I'm certainly not trying to force you into anything that you don't want to do. Ah, what? Oh, you're the transfer student. You. Oh, I must have made a mistake. This is your shoebox. There's something in your shoebox. It's a note. Excuse me for writing this to you out of the blue. I held my emotions back all this time because I didn't want to disrupt your studies, but I just had to tell you, I love you. It's a very moving love note. Unfortunately, it's also addressed to someone else. And yeah, having consistent audience members who actually want to engage with your streams and, like, want to be there, and having the time. The time management's the worst. Gotta set yourself up a schedule, bro. And then stick to it, which is why I am bad. Because I'll just randomly take days off. After getting lost again, you reach the hill overlooking town. But you feel as if you've gotten a very good feel for your place. Like, normally I stream Thursday through Monday, but I took Monday off last week to go and watch a pay-per-view with my mom. It was a great pay-per-view too, actually. Like, probably one of my top 5 of the last, like, 20 some odd years. You have no choice but to wait for another rainy night. I mean, that's fair, honestly. I can hang out with Koen Daisuke! I can hang out with Koen Daisuke! My favorite characters in this game. Damn it!
Welcome home.
Oh, wow. We're only 13 hours in. I thought we were farther. It is insane how long this game feels like it takes compared to the other two. Your knowledge has increased. It's still not expression.
Hello, this is Yukiko.
Hi? Ooh. Excuse me. I'm very sorry about that. Sorry I call you so suddenly. Do you have time to come out today?
Thank you.
Might as well do some social link. Yukiko brought you here. Why are there so many different types of food? Even eggs come in so many varieties. For some reason, they never ask me to buy ingredients. I was just thinking of practicing my cooking. Since I've decided to leave town, eating out all the time is bad for you, right? So I'm gonna get some practice while I can. With your skills, Yukiko, there is literally no point, but I have to encourage you.
Yes.
Thank you. Oh yes, I was thinking that maybe you could taste test my food sometime, Runaway. I want someone to eat it and let me know how it is. I thought I'd improve quicker that way. And knowing you, I'd get an honest opinion. Don't have enough courage. Why are some of this stuff gated? Why is some of this stuff gated? So insane. When I obtained the power of Persona, I thought I can do it. I used to think I couldn't do anything on my own, but maybe I really can. I depended on others up till now, but from this point on, I want others to depend on me. I'll do my best. Cool. Where do they sell lobsters is such a terrifying question for someone experimenting how to cook.
I'll see you later.
Like, I don't want you to know where the lobsters are, girl, until you figure out how to, like, make the basics.
Welcome back.
I went shopping today. The fridge is full of food. Let's put my cooking skills to the test again. Surprisingly, you have the ingredients to make potato salad. Hey, I screwed this one up the first time around. What should you do after boiling the potatoes? You added ham, onions, and other ingredients after smashing the potatoes. It came out perfectly. Love when I make the food correctly. Today is the day people begin wearing their summer clothes. Your summer outfit is in your dresser. It's finally time to break out the summer wardrobe. It's so refreshing. I hope it's not going to get cold again with all this rain. I don't think we'll have to worry about that this year. I heard there's going to be less rain than there was last year. Let's have lunch with Chie. Don't even have to add anything to that. I've never eaten anything that tastes this good before. I want more, but I don't want to finish it all. What a dilemma. I will say, I enjoy the fact that the food actually advances social links. Good afternoon. Are y'all awake today? June in Japan can be pretty tiring thanks to all the humidity and heat. But don't waste your days away with laziness. Summer is very near, my friends. Speaking of mold, lactic acid bacteria are effective in treating mold. The lactic acid they produce guards against mold. That's why food containing lactic acid bacteria don't get very moldy. Your bodies also produce lactic acid when you exercise. Alright, Narukami. Tell me what kind of exercise builds up lactic acid in the muscles. Also, yeah, Chie looked actually kind of cute. Nope. The right answer is anaerobic exercise. Strength training is an example of this. Aerobic exercise, such as jogging, uses lactic acid as energy, so it's hard to build up. Alright, now that we learned the basics, now that we've learned about lactic acid, everyone do 10 dashes. It's time for some anaerobic exercise. If you produce lactic acid with anaerobic exercise, your body will be clean and mold-free. I hate that teacher so much. Unfortunate. I hate everything about this character. He attended band rehearsal. Ayane isn't playing today. Probably because she sucks. I'm back! Guess what? We've got our next venue lined up. Oh, where? 2 places. Yuriokudan and Shiozawa Hospital. They want us to come play for them. They said they'll give us an exact date as soon as they can. Did they request any specific songs?
I'm sorry.
I didn't ask. You didn't? Well, make sure you ask next time you talk to them. We kind of need to know.
Yes.
No, just remember for next time, and don't forget to tell the activities advisor. Alright. Oh, sorry you, but we decided who was going to go to the next performance before you join. You can play with us next time. Alright, that's it for today. You guys can take off.
Oh, Senpai.
I haven't cleaned up yet. I think I'll stick around and practice. I was out so long I didn't even touch my trombone. Oh no, I'll be fine by myself. Trust me, I'm really bad. I'd only embarrass myself. Now that we've got a performance, I need to be tip-top. Not that I'd be in it, but still. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's not that I wouldn't. But I think I'll make myself useful. If I played along for a performance, I'd only give us a bad reputation. But there are lots of other things I can do for the club. Scheduling, accounting, cleaning things up. Ayane has an accidental male Aura face. It's just infinitely punchable. I think it's the sheer amount of blush. The sheer amount of blush, and then the bangs, and the facial structure. Just nothing about this character works. Anyway, I better start practicing. Be careful on your way home, Senpai. I feel like I just got hit in the face with a brick.
Goodbye.
Like, good lord, I'm tired.
You're back.
Hi, Dojima. Yeah, alright. This is one of those Thursdays where I didn't sleep before stream. So I'm gonna power nap. Power nap, grab food, watch the Miztech video. Look. We're continuing the Adachi argument later when I'm more awake. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow. Well, actually, I'll be back later, assuming Streamlabs works with me. But if Streamlabs does not work with me for the raid team later, I will be back tomorrow at 1. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day.